conviction and my passion for what I do is probably the biggest strength. I genuinely, wholeheartedly believe in what I do and why we do it, and so I'm able to get that across to our staff, and I'm able to get that across to customers as well. And I truly believe we can make a big difference in this world if we change the way that we're eating. You know, our country is really sick. Our health stats are shocking around cancer and around obesity and, you know, many other lifestyle diseases. And if people put a bit more attention on and support within the system around getting healthy whole foods affordably, it would save this country a huge amount of money. Like preventative care it would pay for itself tenfold. I really do believe in what I do, so that's my biggest strength. And just I really care about other people, and while that was a weakness for me at the beginning, I do think that's a strength for me. I really do care how someone feels when they're making the food at work, and if what's going on in their life outside of work. Not to be a busybody, but just wellness is so much about connection. And so that's creating connection within work and with me and with the people that work for me. I think that's really important. And obviously that's the biggest gift for me, is to have connection with the people that work for me. And then creativity, just being a little bit crazy and a little bit obsessive and having that need to make, when it comes to food's always been something that I've spent a huge amount of time thinking about. How can I create food? I used to cook for my family as a teenager. I get paid to cook for them. I thought everyone thought about food all the time, not just to eat, but to create. Like, what meal can we create next? Can we create a different meal the next night? I didn't realise people ate the same thing all the time, or wanted to. But I learned that as a business owner, that people don't like it when you change the menu all the time. So yeah, my passion for food and creating foods that surprise and delight people. Like, it's just the coolest thing to create a dish from really healthy food and someone have no idea that that's really healthy and that just tastes really good. They feel satisfied on every level. So I think those are probably my strengths. And then I make up for my weaknesses probably with my husband, who works in the business, and he's very different to me, very different. He's a lot more considered, really good with the numbers side of it, and he's probably a bit more grounded than me. And so we have a completely different skill set, and so he's come into the business and has brought a lot of the balance to that. But yeah, overall, that's probably, we balance each other out pretty well.
So I think the biggest strength I have is in reading people, and I rely on that, but that is probably my biggest strength. Occasionally somebody, I don't actually get them wrong, but they might be a challenge for me to manage and interact with, but that's probably the biggest strength. I'm really good in terms of my sector and the health sector. I work hard at making sure I understand the science behind whatever I'm doing. And that goes with being current in other areas. I'm finding, I sit on a board now which is IT, ICT, and doing all the work. But that's exciting. It's good to have new skills and to be current on new things. So I think those are my big strengths. I'm really good at finance, which is interesting, because I'm often the person around the board table too, which is, the nurse heading the finance committee. That's often the case. And I got an A+ in my finance for my MBA, but I'm no good at accounting. So I understand all the rules of accounting, but the detail is like, don't want to know. So anything with detail is a weakness. I can do the Excel spreadsheet, but it will take me 3 days to put it together, whereas, the average accountant will zip it up in a couple of hours. So it's that sort of thing. I like playing with the model, like doing that, but actually sitting there and doing the detail work is not my thing. So I just buy those skills in. I don't even attempt to do it anymore. I say what I want, I say what I want to see, what I want the outcome to be, and then take it from there.